A small nonprofit in Mount Hope has some big plans and just received a grant award to help bring them to fruition. Newswatch reporter Mike Teeny paid a visit to Harmony for Hope to find out just what their plans are.
He's like, "You sure you can do this?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I got it."
Harmony for Hope, a nonprofit organization based in Mount Hope, dedicated to unifying West Virginia through art and Appalachian heritage, has high ambitions for the historic Mount Hope Walking Trail. And the exciting thing is, they were awarded a grant at the end of 2023 that will help them get started.
We have been awarded a grant from the Greater Kanawha Valley Foundation in the amount of $10,000 to help us build a revolutionary orientation program for Harmony for Hope, the organization.
The focus with this grant is on orientation and technology training for volunteers. However, the bigger picture involves a focus on enhancing the historic walking trail through Mount Hope, which identifies and preserves the unique history of the little town with a big welcome.
Mount Hope was once the metropolis of the coal fields. Mount Hope was full of tiny little coal companies. I believe the number was like 122 coal companies were in Mount Hope at one time.
Harmony for Hope hopes to begin the process of adding virtual elements to the walking trail, and part of the grant will be used to purchase virtual reality goggles.
We want them to be able to virtually walk through buildings and see them as they were whenever they were first constructed. So you'll be able to possibly walk through the historic YMCA and see the old swimming pool, or maybe go down to the old theater as it was after it was built after the Royal Theater burnt down.
Carrie Kidd has a background in GIS technology and plans to handle some of the programming herself.
The advancements of AI and the advancements of GIS and the capabilities of video game connectivity and how those all work together, it was just like, I can do this. Why don't we just put it on a headset, and then hopefully next year, in the next year or two, you can come here, maybe rent a headset for an hour and go walk around town and then see it for yourself.
Of course, we all know Rome wasn't built in a day. And the long journey begins with the first step.
I am most excited about getting our volunteers oriented, just being able to get them able to learn new technologies. But we're also hoping that with the addition of augmented reality, that this is going to encourage some new people to come to some of the orientation sessions and figure out what we're about and kind of be willing to jump on board, maybe to give a hand.
Like I said, it's an ambitious project, and by using a modern touch to highlight the history of the little town with a big welcome, it would help draw more visitors to receive those welcomes.
It's something that we're talking about that's a development, and we're talking about something that you can't touch. It's, it really can end up taking on a life of its own, and so I'm excited to see what it does become and, what we can do with it.
Reporting from Mount Hope, this is Mike Teeny, Newswatch 4.